Hello, it's Lauren here, your contemplative coach for feminine soul renewal. Welcome to the channel here. I wanted to offer a little bit of wisdom, something to contemplate, and my sharing comes from personal experience. So if you feel like you might glean any wisdom, great. If this is not your experience, that's okay too. So, I want to talk about mystical experience. And when we are on our spiritual path, we often, not often, but we most likely encounter mystical experiences. The first time we experience a mystical encounter or experience, it's pretty revelationary. It can be life-changing. It can bring us into a level of consciousness that we have not reached before. It can also lead us to wanting more. And so it can be that our spiritual practice and discipline now becomes a foundation of seeking this mystical experience. And we can really cultivate a daily practice that has the intention to create these mystical experiences. The more we have, the better. We feel almost exhilarated, expansive, bliss state when we have these encounters. They make us feel like we have more meaning and understanding in the world, and all of that is wonderful. And it's my experience having been in some spiritual communities where this is kind of like, it's like that is the level that we want to attain and reach on the regular. When we are open to mystical counters on the regular, what I notice in my body is that it's a little overwhelming. It's a little too much because we're bringing in all this information and we're having this experience that the human body, I believe, is not wired to handle. And so we can kind of short circuit and get a little burnt out. It's like the having an electrical wire without the insulation to ground the wire. So, what I do feel is that mystical experiences are a gift. They are a gift, and one that we are meant to acquire after really by grace, but also when we allow ourselves to simply be in stillness and silence on the regular. And when we turn into that sort of dark inner space to get quiet and to bring ourselves open to meet with the divine, sometimes this can bring us feelings of calm or peace or connection, companionship, even. And sometimes it makes us feel into the unity, the oneness, the connectedness, the bliss state. And then sometimes even it can make us feel like, oh, was that worth my time? Nothing happened. And so These are the places we sit with when we move into stillness and silence daily. But what it does is it cultivates an ability for us to grow deep roots in our human experience. So then, when we are gifted with that mystical experience, that divine union, that rapture, that revelation, that transformation, the transcendence, we have enough space in a container, the insulation, to actually hold that experience, to integrate it, to discern it, to know if it is actually truly of the divine, because we have sat with the divine every day and we know it in our bones. We recognize it. And so for me, this is a truly grace-filled, mystical gift in divine timing. Not one that we are trying to contrive, make happen. We pout if it doesn't. We feel cut off, disconnected, misaligned. We don't feel whole if we don't have that expansive connection and the insights and the hits and the downloads. I don't believe that we're meant to have that on the regular. I don't think that our human bodies are meant to hold that much light on the regular. There's time that we need to steep in that one mystical experience and make meaning from it, to allow it to transform us, to inform us, to deepen into our discernment around divine presence, and to get quiet enough for a time to know what we're being called to. How do we use that mystical experience for our own transformation? Or how do we use it to serve others? And so this is something I would love for you to contemplate. What is your experience with the mystic encounters that are so wonderful that we just want more and more and more? Where are you striving? Where are you allowing patience and divine timing? And what are you doing when you do receive a mystical experience? How are you allowing it to process through your human body, your human mind, your heart, physical body, spiritual, energetic body? Are you allowing it to soak into all the layers? And so I do hope that we are all blessed with mystical experiences, because it does bring us an undeniable knowing and felt gnosis or experience of the divine within us. And may you be blessed continually with those encounters. And may you allow a deepening of those mystical experiences that you are gifted with. Sending you so much love.